Every habit follows a hidden loop of cue, craving, response, and reward, operating beneath conscious thought like a well-oiled machine. A cue might be as simple as seeing your phone light up or smelling fresh popcorn. A craving is a pull you feel when that cue promises relief, excitement, or comfort. Your response is the automatic behavior you execute, scrolling through apps, heading to the kitchen, or grabbing a snack before enjoying reward, whether it's distraction, satisfaction, or a brief mood lift. Over time, these loops become so ingrained that you hardly notice them guiding your actions. The very first step in rewiring a habit is developing acute awareness of your personal loop. Start by observing yourself for a few days. Note the exact moment you feel the urge, what thoughts run through your head, and how you act on that impulse. Is it always after you sit down at your desk, when you feel lonely late at night, or perhaps whenever you get an email notification? By shining light on these moments, you reclaim control over a process that otherwise happens on autopilot. Once you've pinpointed those cues and cravings, deliberately redesign your environment to interrupt the cycle. If you find yourself grazing on chips whenever they're within arm's reach, move them to the highest shelf or out of sight altogether. If endless scrolling takes over your evenings, put your phone on airplane mode and leave it in another room. Even simple shifts, like swapping out the candy bowl for a fruit basket, can create enough friction to break the habitual pattern. Rather than merely trying to stop the old habit, focus on replacing it with an action that delivers a similar reward. If you reach for your phone to feel connected, try sending a quick voice note or stepping outside to greet a neighbor. If snacking is your go-to for relief, experiment with sipping herbal tea, doodling in a notebook, or stretching your body gently. Over time, these alternatives become the new, healthier loop your brain learns to prefer. Keep the new behavior achievably small. Commit to just 2 minutes of movement, 2 minutes of reading, or 2 minutes of mindful breathing whenever the urge strikes. Those tiny wins accumulate, building momentum and confidence far faster than grand declarations ever do. Before you know it, a once daunting routine feels effortless and natural. Shaping your habits around the person you want to become is a powerful lever. Instead of saying, "I'm trying to cut down on sugar," affirm, "I'm someone who chooses food that fuel my energy." Framing your actions this way aligns your daily choices with your desired identity, making it psychologically easier to stay consistent over the long haul. Tracking your progress transforms abstract intentions into concrete data you can celebrate, whether it's an app that logs your new habit streak, a bullet journal with daily check marks, or a simple calendar where you color in each completed day. Seeing visual proof of your efforts releases dopamine in the right direction. That positive feedback loop encourages you to press on, strengthening your commitment. Incorporate accountability by sharing your goal with a friend or joining a community on the same journey. A workout buddy, a study group, or an online forum can offer encouragement on tough days and celebrate your milestones. Knowing someone else is rooting for you and expecting you to follow through raises the stakes in the best way possible. Don't be surprised if inevitable slip-ups occur. Progress isn't linear. What matters is how you respond when you falter. Instead of beating yourself up, analyze what triggered the lapse and adjust your strategy. Each misstep offers insight into a weak point in your routine, giving you a chance to reinforce or redesign that segment of the loop. Layer in reflective moments to review your journey. Weekly check-ins, whether in a journal or a brief self-talk, help you notice small wins you might otherwise overlook. Ask yourself what's working, what feels challenging, and how you can tweak your environment or mindset to stay on track. Celebrate each victory, no matter how minor. Did you resist the urge to snack after dinner today? That's progress. Did you open a book instead of scrolling first thing this morning? That's momentum. Rewarding yourself, perhaps with a favorite song, a 5-minute dance break, or a chapter of a novel, anchors positive emotions to your new habits. Over time, these intentional shifts coalesce into a radically different way of living. Behaviors that once felt automatic give way to choices aligned with your goals and values. The rhythm of your day changes, and you begin to operate from a place of intention rather than impulse. Breaking old patterns and building new ones isn't about flawless execution. It's about persistent progress. Each interruption of the old habit loop weakens its grip, while every small victory strengthens a new pathway. Before long, you'll look back and realize you're living a life that no longer resembles the one before, simply because you honored each moment of choice. Ultimately, transformation happens in the incremental choices you make every day. By illuminating the habit loop, disrupting the old, introducing a better alternative, keeping it small, tracking it visually, and aligning it with your identity, you create a self-reinforcing system of growth. Those tiny steps, compounded day after day, lead you to a version of yourself you might once have thought impossible. Subscribe for more.